Have you ever been on a meal with your family, just having a good talk, but then suddenly there is this awkward silence? This silence normally ends up with just everybody grabbing their cell phones. Well, this has happened to me. This is my sister, my dad, my mom, and me in France. We were just traveling around the island and we found a spot with Wi Fi. So we set up in there and just grab our cell phones and stop talking to each other and start using WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and other applications. Well, this is a very serious problem. First of all, I'm going to talk about children. Children are obsessed with their video games, with their PC, phones, tablets, etc. Did you know that when parents are at home, 30% of children would greet them, but 50% would totally ignore them? Also, you know how nowadays depression is very common in kids? Well, kids feel less supported when they are with too much contact with technology. But it is not completely the children's fault. Normally, parents use technology to entertain their children. 32% of children feel unimportant. Half of children thinks that parents check their phones too often. And 40 out of 55% of parents observed use a phone during a meal. But I'm not here to say that technology is always bad and that we shouldn't use it. For example, when we use technology for scholar purposes, it is very good and it won't affect time spent with our family. It would increase it because it would be more easy to finish your homework. But continuing with the bad things of technology and our time is that it gives too much freedom to the children. For example, in other days, maybe our parents or grandparents, the children's friend used to go to their houses, used to call them home to ask for their children. Nowadays, it is not like that. If I want to talk with somebody, my parents don't necessarily need to know. I just may grab my phone and contact someone that may be not a good person, and parents don't know that. They should monitor their children, but it is not correct because it involves their privacy. They also expose themselves online. When they use apps like Facebook or Instagram, they post photos and histories and everything about themselves. For example, everybody should know your birthday because you post it on Facebook. Or maybe a lot of people know where did you go to vacations because you post a photo on Instagram. And even though there is a lot of information of their kids in social media, parents don't know them very well. This is because they are very close. Children don't want to be with their parents, they just want to be alone. And that is why there's certain conflict and parents don't know who their children are, you know? And there is a problem in here when technology passes from a want to a necessity. But hey, there is nothing loose. We still can make a change. For example, first of all, if you're in a meal eating with your family, don't grab your phone. Just talk about everything happening in your life. Also, you can start playing board games with your family. And there are so many board games, some very easy that you can just have in your closet or whatever, and there will be a lot of fun in there. Also, take a walk to the park, go to the mall, go to whatever you want, and have a talk with your family. Just sit down, relax, and talk with your family. But you're going to say, like, I don't know what to say to my parents. Okay, talk about your likes, dislikes, about your friends, about how is your life, how do you feel. So, yeah, have valuable time with your family. Thank you.